Hey guys, it's Braden Murphy here, and I know that I haven't done a update video in a long time, so I just wanted to kind of do an update video as I know I've been traveling, and I've been on a roll. I've been breaking records, it seems, every trip. The last trip I was on at the Venetian, I cashed for over $6,000 in one tournament for $9,000 total. Actually, a little bit over $9,000, where the sponsors that invested in me made a profit for investing in me on that package, as well as having all the fun of reading the text message updates of what my chip counts are and how long I'm lasting, how many players are in the tournament, and the fun of supporting me. The package before that, I made the final table of the main event at the Grand Sierra in Reno, a $1,000 buy-in, where I won over $5,000 for getting seventh place, and first place was over 40,000, and I had a great chance to take the tournament down, getting very unlucky to go out in seventh when I had the best hand, and the guy got lucky on me, and I was third in the chips at the time that I went out. So had I won that hand, I could have won 40,000. Who knows? So I won 5,000 last month, over 9,000 this month. So almost $15,000 in the last 2 months. And so I wouldn't be able to do that if it was not for you guys, for the support of you guys sponsoring me. And it's great to be able to finally make you guys a decent amount of money on your investment. So I wanted to just say thanks again because I know things can get busy. We all get busy, but I'm very appreciative not only when I launched this website to be able to play in day three of the main event I made it to, just to have the opportunity to play in the main event was incredible. And then to make day three was even more amazing. So I'd like to say just thank you for everybody who has helped me out in any way, whether you just help me with an idea or you sponsor me for a lot of money or whatever it is. I just really appreciate the support. And so thanks. I know that there was a lot of people who sponsored me in the main event and the one that's televised for ESPN. And I tried my absolute best. I made it to day three, which is the day that it was televised live for ESPN. And then I just got knocked out early on day three, just before the money and just before it went live on ESPN. So right there, I could have been televised live on ESPN and cash in for a lot of money. But I'm not really worried about what's happened in the past, and I'm just kind of focused on the future moving forward. With that said, though, I know there was a lot of people who had originally invested in me and didn't make any money on that package because it didn't cash. Since the package after that, every single package has cashed for a decent amount of money. And so now is a really good opportunity to sponsor me. If you haven't been sponsoring me recently, I'm playing good now. I've been making a lot of money lately, and it is a good time. In addition, if you sponsor me and provide your phone number, my dad does text message updates. You get about 6 text message updates per day when I'm gone about what's my chip count and how many players are left, how much money I've won, etc., like I mentioned before. So my next package is on May 9th, which is a week from Wednesday, is when it starts, and it goes all the way till May 20th. It's at the Grand Sierra Reno, where I've won over $12,000, and I made the final table of the $1,000 tournament there with the opportunity to make 40,000. So hopefully from May 9th to May 20th, I will do as good as I did last time, and that would be great. And even if I could go that little further and win that 40,000, so sponsors could over 5 times their investment if I could do that. So anyways, I have about $1,000 of sponsorship still available that I would like to sell, and you can do that by going to my website, obviously www.pokerplayeronwheels.com. The minimum investment for this package is $100, and I know a lot of you invested in me in the World Series of Poker package, where it was only 2 tournaments, and that's kind of, anything can happen in 2 tournaments. But this package is over 10 days, over 22 tournaments, so it's a great opportunity for you guys to get at least some of your money back. And throughout that 10 days, you get a lot of text messages, which makes it fun. So you can go to www.pokerplayeronwheels.com to sponsor me. And when you go right on the front page there, you'll see there's a donate button for PayPal, and you could choose the amount you want to sponsor me to, any amount with the minimum being 100, and you just punch that in there. Even if you don't have a PayPal account, it accepts all major credit cards, and that will work. And then if you'd like to sponsor me but don't feel comfortable using the internet, just contact me. My email is Braden, Braden, and then at my full name, BradenMurphy.com. So it's Braden at BradenMurphy.com if you'd like to contact me regarding sponsorship. And I'm going to have a link at the bottom of this video for my website, and then also a link to a sheet that shows how many chips I had at the Venetian going into the final day, where I won over $6,000 in one tournament. It shows that I had 184,000 chips, and that's really cool. So I'm going to shoot a link to a picture to that. And then I'm also going to shoot a link to a video of me playing Heads Up. I know that if you sponsored me, my dad sent out that video of me playing in the final two in one of the smaller events that I cashed for about 1,500. But if you didn't sponsor me, you may have not seen that, so I'm going to link to that. Okay, so that's kind of the update of what I've been doing. I wanted to say thanks to all the people that have given me the opportunity to do everything that I have, launching my professional poker career and cashing for thousands and thousands of dollars now. And I hope that you will get on board here and sponsor me for this next package that starts on May 9th. So the last thing I want to do is I want to thank the current sponsors that we have for this package, and just I want to kind of go down the list here. And we have my mom and dad. It's good to see my mom getting involved in sponsoring me. My dad always has, but now my mom is part of the investment, and they have sponsored me for $2,000 this package. So I'd like to say I'm very appreciative of that. My dad is a big fan. He watches almost every hand that I play, and so big thanks to my dad. And then we have my brother, Austin Murphy, who has sponsored me for $100 in this package. You notice I mentioned him as Austin Junior Pool Champ Murphy on my website because he has just been on an absolute roll lately, just absolutely on fire on poker. And I'm sorry, pool, obviously, Austin Junior Pool Champ. I don't know why I said poker. Even cashing in a pro event. And then we have Monty Schmidt, is a poker player of mine who also travels the circuit, and he's given me a lot of advice and he's helped me out with a lot of things. He's sponsored me. Gary Johnson with Zoom Imaging Solutions. Make sure you check him out at Zoom Copiers. He's a great guy. He runs a lot of charity tournaments that I've played in. I even won a flat screen 42-inch TV in the last charity tournament I played there. So make sure you go to him. When you go to my website, you can see all the sponsors for this package, and you'll have the opportunity to click on their website if they've provided a website. And as a reminder, anybody who sponsors me can can give me a website that they'd like to provide. If you own your own company or whatever it is, or you just like a certain website, you get that website by your name so that people can look and check that out too as well. And when you go to my website, www.pokerplayeronwheels.com, you'll be able to see that there all the websites provided by my sponsors. I'd like to also say thank you to my Aunt Teresa Drake. She's been a consistent sponsor. I think she's been in the last couple of packages, making money in every single package. I'm glad to have her on board with that. And then I'd like to say thanks to my uncle Jerry Jones. And he's been a sponsor. He's even increased his sponsorship recently over the last couple of packages. And so I'd like to say thanks for that. And you could check his website out at pacifictrucktank.com. I would like to say thank you also to Mark Ledenbach, who's jumped back in now and become one of my sponsors. And you can check out his really interesting, really fun website, and that's HalloweenCollector.com. And then I would also like to thank my uncle Aaron Eldu, who sponsored me. He's also a pretty good poker player himself, and he has a really cool website, and that's belowyourmeans.com, where he talks about saving money and then making your money stretch while still doing all the things that you really enjoy. And so that is a fun website to go to. And so those are the sponsors that have sponsored me recently. And so I would like to say thanks to everybody. And in case I've missed anybody, I'll make sure to look at that and give you a thank you. And so, yeah, I'm leaving a week from Wednesday. There's still $1,000 left that I would like to sell. So make sure you check out my website at www.pokerplayeronwheels.com. And then just 2 weeks after this package in Reno, the World Series of Poker package will be happening, and I will be staying at the Rio with my dad and my fiance Jessica for over 3 weeks, playing in tons of events there. And that'll be a great package to sponsor me for because you'll have about 25 tournaments there in which you can make some money. Okay, so again, I just wanted to say thank you for everybody that's supporting me, and make sure to check out my website at www.pokerplayeronwheels.com and sponsor me in the upcoming package that's coming up a week from Wednesday, where you can have a chance to win money in 22 tournaments and receive updates from my dad via text message or email or whatever you would like. And again, make sure to check out my website at www.pokerplayeronwheels.com. Thank you very much for your time and have a great day.